here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome 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 here. All right, I want to urge everyone here, join an organization like DSA or any other organization. We need sustained, organized activism to fight back and to build the future we want. We can do this. We have been through worse, and we will win. Thank you so much. Fight the power.
Give it up for Halen. Woo! So I have one quick question before our next speaker. Who does Senator Chuck Schumer work for? Us. Who does Senator Chuck Schumer work for? Us. He works for us. That's why we're going to his house tonight. That's why we're telling him to grow a spine. That's why we're telling him to resist at all costs. Woo! Our next speaker from the National Women's Liberation is Paulina Davis. Give it up for Paulina.
Hello, it's so good to see so many of you out here tonight. My name is Paulina Davis. I'm Vice Chair of National Women's Liberation's New York chapter, and I'm a leader with our Women of Color Caucus. National Women's Liberation, or NWL, is a feminist grassroots movement that's organizing women to fight male supremacy and win more freedom for women. I'm a leader in NWL's Women of Color Caucus. While we are leaders within NWL, we also recognize that we must meet separately from our white sisters to examine the ways that male supremacy intersects with white supremacy, xenophobia, and capitalism to keep women of color down. We will work to check white supremacy in the women's liberation movement, to recruit women of color into the women's liberation movement, and to ensure that the movement addresses the experiences of all women. Now, a lot of the barriers we face, our white sisters face too, and one of those barriers is access to health care. And right now, NWL organized with other groups, and we fought years-long battle to get the morning after pill over the counter and accessible to all women. That's right. You can walk into a pharmacy and get it now, not because government is benevolent, because women fought hard to have our right to access to birth control. And we didn't settle for compromises. We didn't settle for you can get it with a prescription or state ID, which would have kept undocumented women without access to the morning after pill. And now that we won that battle, it's time to re-up the fight, because the battle against women is just ramping up. In his first days in office, Trump initiated the gag rule. And this rule will block access to millions of women internationally to access to life-saving procedures, preventive care, screenings for HIV and AIDS, birth control, and abortion. And although he started globally, let's be clear, this fight is ramping up at home too. It's very clear that this administration, Trump, Pence, in collusion with the Republican-controlled Congress and state houses and governors everywhere, are trying to take away the pitiful health care that we have now. Trump's nomination for Department of Health and Human Services is Tom Price. Tom Price is an anti-woman, pro-capitalist servant of this regime. Price will be in charge of the Food and Drug Administration, and he's anti-birth control. Price is anti-abortion, having twice tried to pass so-called personhood legislation through Congress, and he has stated that he intends to repeal the Affordable Care Act. That plan to repeal the Affordable Care Act will result in millions of women losing access to free birth control. The cost of a recurring birth control prescription, or IUD, is a barrier for many women who want and need birth control, especially women in low-income communities, which are disproportionately communities of color. The repeal of the ACA would also mean that lots of our LGBTQ brothers and sisters, especially trans women, would lose their access to health care. If Paul Ryan and his cronies have their way, Planned Parenthood would lose funding and thousands of women will lose access to birth control and abortion, as well as screenings for cervical and breast cancer. And let's be clear, what Planned Parenthood does, the services that they provide and clinics alike provide, save lives. Just last week, the New York Times reported that cervical cancer is deadlier than we thought, and it's disproportionately occurring in Black women and Latino women in Texas border towns. We're talking more than double the occurrence that we see in white women. So, let's be clear. The administration, Price, and the GOP, they would rather see women die from a lack of health care if it means they could block our access to birth control and abortion. This is why we need you, and we need a strong movement to fight back for true equality. We need to ensure that we're not going to just let them take away our rights. And we're going to do more than just fight for the scraps that we currently have. We're going to fight for true freedom. We're going to fight. We're going to fight for national health care. We're going to fight to end racist and sexist assaults. We're going to fight for a $15 minimum wage, no exception. We're going to fight for free child care, just like public schools. And we're going to send a message to the Democrats. If you don't vote no on the Price nomination and other anti-woman, anti-abortion, profit over people nominees, if you don't vote no on Trump's Supreme Court nominee, if you don't ensure that we put up a big fight, then we will replace you with someone who will. So let me end by saying that NWL is currently planning a mass birth control and abortion action for this spring aimed at Price and the GOP and Trump-Pence regime. We want you to join us in this fight and the fight, other fights against white male supremacy capitalist structures that oppress the 99% in general and women in particular. We're having an abortion birth control meeting on February 11th at University Settlement in the Lower East Side at noon. And we meet monthly every third Thursday of the month. Our next meeting is February 16th at 7:30 p.m. Now, our monthly meetings are closed to men, but we invite our brothers to support us in the struggle at public events. And if you want more information about NWL or some This Oppresses Women stickers, see me afterwards. Power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to the people. All right, I have a housekeeping message for these people. We are so many people here tonight that we're actually bleeding into the street, and that's a hazard for cars. We don't want anyone to get hurt. So if you're over here, move this way. Move this way. If you're directly over here, you can step back a few steps to make some room. We don't want anyone to get hurt. All joy, self-liberation, that's why we're here. And to fight back. All right. All right, so our next speaker, who was out there at JFK on Saturday? Woo! Make some noise if you were at Battery Park on Sunday. So this was us showing New York, showing the rest of the nation that we will stand up for our Muslim brothers and sisters. Our next speaker is our Muslim brother, Muhammad Khan from Empower, and is a WFP New York State Committee member. Give it up for Muhammad.
Everybody everybody. My name is Mohammed Khan. I'm the campaign director at Empower Change, and I'm a proud Muslim American. And I'm also proud, I'm also proud state committee member of the Working Families Party. And I'm from Queens. Is there anyone else from Queens out there? All right. Queens born and raised. So I came all the way out here to Brooklyn to be with you guys tonight because tonight is Resist Trump Tuesdays. It's like TGI Fridays, but even better. So it's been only just over a week, but Donald Trump's presidency has already confirmed some of our worst fears. First, he nominated a corrupt cabinet full of Wall Street billionaires, some of the worst of the world's looters and polluters, and out-and-out racists like Jeff Sessions and Steve Bannon. Now he wants to bring our country back to the brink of some of its darkest moments by instituting his ban on Muslims like me and my community. Are we going to let that happen? Right. Donald Trump and his administration don't care about the rule of law, they don't care about morality, and they sure as hell don't care about us. Sisters and brothers, this is not normal. We need to keep saying that. This is not normal.
This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal.
So that's why we're out here tonight, and that's why WP members are out with folks all across the country at Senate offices and on the street telling Democrats that there can be no more business as usual this administration. And we're here tonight in Brooklyn to let Senator Chuck Schumer know that when you have our back, like yesterday when you announced that you'll vote no on the remainder of Trump's cabinet picks, we'll have your back. When you use all of the tools that you have available to you, whether it's boycotting hearings, walking out of the Senate floor, using the entire 30 hours of debate, we'll have your back and we'll thank you for doing that. But when you do things like vote Mike Pompeo, who's a proponent of torture, who's collaborated with some of the worst anti-Muslim figures in the country, we'll be here and we'll be keeping track and we'll be keeping an eye on you. Thank you.
Give it up for Mohammed! Everybody, regardless of all of our different identities, whether you're a person of color, a woman, a Muslim, if you're queer, LGBT, we all have a stake in this fight, but there's another important contingency that has a stake in the fight that we all have a stake in too, and that's labor. Make some noise! So tonight we have Shirley Aldable from 32BJ. Give it up for Shirley!
32BJ! So, I am a woman, I am a Latina, and I am a trade unionist. And also an active member of the Working Families Party. And our union is made up of people of all faiths. Our union is a union of immigrants. And we will stand together with all of our brothers and sisters, regardless of where they come from. And we will stand together and protect them, because that's what we do as a union. We are here tonight because Donald Trump is a threat to everything that we hold dear. He is a threat to all working people. And the BS that he's put out there, that he's going to create all these great jobs, is total bullshit. Bullshit! 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 some other stuff that he's got out there. One of the worst employers of fast food workers in this country. Wage violations, health and safety violations, anti-worker worker violations. You name it, Putzer has done it. Putzer does not believe in raising the minimum wage. Putzer believes that people should go back to earning whatever it is that they earned back, I don't know when. We cannot allow Putzer to be the candidate, to be the person that takes over the Department of Labor. We have to send a strong message that we believe that workers deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. That workers should earn a living wage in this country. That workers should work safely without fear. Without fear of discrimination, without fear of sexual harassment, without fear of joining a union. So we demand that Chuck Schumer say no. Vote no. Vote no. Vote worker legislation. We need to stand against anyone who tells a worker that they can't be in a union, that they will be fired from being in a union. And the only ones that could do it is us. We have to be in the streets. We have to fight. We have to send a strong message to our elected leaders that if they don't do the right thing by us, we're not going to support them. Putzer, we managed to get his hearing delayed, but they're still having a hearing, folks. On February 7th, they're having a hearing on his nomination, and we're going to be out, we're going to be in the street, we're going to be fighting, we're going to be demonstrating against Putzer. We want all of you to join us. We'll be at 20, somewhere in Federal Plaza, I think, Department of Labor. We're going to be at the Department of Labor. 26 Federal Plaza. We'll be at 26 Federal Plaza. Join us there. We're going to be there. We're going to be fighting. And we want Chuck Schumer to vote no. Vote no. Vote no. Vote no. Vote no. Vote no.
Vote no. Vote no. Vote no. Give it up for Charlie from 32 BJ! 32! We've got another union brother up here. Give it up for Patrick from CWA Local 1102.
Good evening, everybody. Well, I have a whole bunch of stuff here about Putzer, but I guess you know all that already. Thanks, Shirley. But something you may not know, because he's not bad enough, is that before he took over Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, this, I'll just leave it at that, this was a lawyer who wrote a very long dissertation on pro-life, and he's the one that tried to bring it back to the Supreme Court to fight Roe v. Wade. So I guess, get a little insult to injury. I am here on behalf of Labor, CWA Communications Workers of America. But The one thing I want to say mostly is, this is not a labor fight. This isn't an LGBTQ fight. This is not a fight about women's rights. This is not a fight about immigration. This is a fight about human rights. This is a fight for all of us. If I have to say one good thing about Trump, I'll say this. He brought all these great people together. Because when we fight, we win. When we unite, we win. And when we're alone, we beg. Not only am I here for labor, but I'm also a United States Marine Corps combat veteran. And as a Marine, I fought for the right to protest. I fought for the right to assemble and question our elected officials. And God damn it, we're going to exercise those rights. I'm going to end with this. Senator Schumer, we the people, your constituents. We're going to take the street. We're going to take this fight to the street. But it's your duty as a Senate House Minority Leader to take it to the Senate floor. You work for us, Chuck. And it's your job to get the other senators on our page. Stay strong, Senator Schumer. Stay strong, my sisters and brothers. Solidarity, solidarity, solidarity.
Give it up for Patrick from CWA! 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 All right, our next speaker. There we go, I got you. Woo! Give it up for Jerome Thompson from Democratic Socialists of America.
What's up, Brooklyn? Again, my name is Jerome Thompson. I organized the CWA at Cablevision here, right here in these Brooklyn streets. I'm gonna tell you, 80% of the workers in Brooklyn, Cablevision, they're immigrant workers. They're from Grenada, they're from Jamaica, they're from Dominican Republic, they're from Russia. You understand? We're putting cable in all of these buildings. Immigrant workers. Welcome to the resistance. I used to have a crew back in the days called the Resistance. And we used to say, you know, resistance means to withstand and oppose all obstacles in our paths. And right here, we're going to withstand and oppose all 13 of those orders that Trump put in. We're going to withstand and oppose. We'll let the TPP slide. We'll give them that one. You know, and I'm going to stand here and say unapologetically that Black lives do matter. Put your fist in the air if you think Black lives matter. I'm getting sick and tired of these crooked cops killing my brothers and killing my sisters for no reason at all. And I'm not gonna let Ryan, I'm not gonna let nobody tell me that Black lives do not matter, because Black lives matter. Refugee lives matter. Trump got some nerve. He's got a lot of nerve. He wants to build a pipeline through indigenous people's land. He wants to build a pipeline through indigenous people's land. At the same time, he wants to deny refuge refugees after we went in there and destroyed their country. And then he's got the audacity to speak at the CIA and say, oh, we should have took their oil. He needs to be impeached. He needs to be impeached just for that statement alone. We need to ban Bannon and dump Trump. We will not sit by and let our children's quality of education be undermined by Betsy DeVos and her billionaire interests. She has absolutely no experience with education. She didn't even take an education class in college. Why is she on top of her education right now? Why? You know why? Because she represents the billionaires. She wants to privatize all the schools. She wants to take all the money out of our pockets and put it in their pockets. We will not be silent as the hard-working people around this country are denied living wages and union representation by Andy Putster and his despicable business practices. I got a little experience with union busting. Just a little bit. Cablevision fired me 3 times because all I wanted was a decent wage. I wanted to be able to afford an apartment in that nice building right there without paying $10,000 a month. I used to have to rent cable in that damn apartment right there. And I couldn't even afford to live there. I gotta rent a little room in the attic of a house because housing costs in this city are just crazy. And Trump, he's not gonna do anything for housing, absolutely nothing. He's gonna make it go up. He doesn't even know what affordable housing is. I used to have to work his apartments. He's a slumlord. It was reported on Fox today that Republicans will be introducing a national right to work legislation to the House, possibly as soon as tomorrow. The assaults on our right will not stop unless we stop them. We have to stop them. They work for us. We're here tonight to put the Democrats on notice. It's time. That power in this country has shifted. It's time Chuck Schumer started putting the interests of the people over the interests of people on Wall Street. It's unacceptable that Mr. Schumer has voted yes on any appointees. He voted yes 3 times. That's 3 times too many. We put him in our power, and we want you to vote no, Mr. Schumer, with all due respect. Resistance, I love you. Let's keep the fight up. We used to say, resistance makes a difference. Resistance makes a difference. Resistance makes a difference. Keep moving with persistence. Peace out. Give it for Jerome.
Next up, we want to keep this going short, so I'm not going to even say anything in between. Next up, we have Travis Morales from refusefascism.org. Give it up for Travis.
We have an emergency on our hands. A real emergency. The Trump-Pence regime is illegitimate. It's illegitimate because it's fascist. And that must not be allowed to rule. We and our millions and tens of millions, we have a responsibility to humanity to drive out this regime. I want you to take a little pledge with me. Repeat after me. In the name of humanity. In the name of humanity. We refuse to accept. We refuse to accept a fascist America. A fascist America. In the name of humanity. In the name of humanity. We refuse to accept. We refuse to accept a fascist America. A fascist America. And here's the deal, brothers and sisters. We do not have 4 years. We don't have 4 months. We may not even have 4 days. It is up to us and our millions to be in the streets to drive them from power. Think Tahrir Square. Think South Korea. We can do this, but it's up to us. They are moving quickly already. Kellyanne Wrongway was on the TV talking about these newspapers like the New York Times got to clear out all these reporters. These are open threats on the media. Pence has told you we're going to make Roe v. Wade. We're going to consign to the dustbin of history. We saw how they whipped up their racist lynch mobs during the campaign to attack protesters. This is how they're going to rule, with terror and violence. This is fascism, and it must not be allowed. Now, some of us were out at JFK the other night. All over the country, people have been in the streets. This is an important beginning, but it's a beginning. We have to be out every day. We have to call up everybody you know. Your people at work, your people at school. Tell them, look, we have the fate of humanity in our hands. These fascists cannot be allowed to rule, and you are needed. Every one of you is needed to be out in the streets and drive them from power. I want to close with 3 points. One, go to refusefascism.org. Refusefascism.org. On Thursday, 6:30, come to an organizing meeting at the LGBT Center on West 13th in Manhattan. All right. We're going to get down on how we're going to call out the tens of millions who are sitting home right now, angry, spitting at the TV, screaming, cursing, wondering what the hell are we going to do. We're going to call those people out in the streets to drive this regime from power. And join with me in this chant. No ban, no deportations, no fascist USA.
No ban, no deportation, no fascist USA. No ban, no deportation, no fascist USA. No ban, no deportation, no fascist USA. No ban, no deportation, no fascist USA.
So we have one more speaker, and then we're going to march to Chuck Schumer's apartment. Everybody, I want you to give it up for Skip Roseborough from NYCC, New York Communities for Change.
All right, how's everybody? Okay. All right, as I said, I'm with NYCC and also WFP. I started with Acorn 21 years ago. I'm also a Marine vet, Semper Fi. Let me show my colors. All right. I want you to say, hi, Skip.
Hi, Skip.
Say it again.
Hi, Skip.
All right. This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. Now, we're here mostly to talk about Chuck Schumer, but a few other things. I was shocked to find out recently that Chuck Schumer's biggest donor is Goldman Sachs. Now, I've lobbied Chuck Schumer a few times since he came to power, and I always wondered why he always had to think about very obvious things that I brought to him. I don't have to think anymore. Right? All right. So, anyway, we know who Goldman Sachs is. We know how bad they are. We know how I hate to call him our president, let's just say Trump, said that he was going to, he said he was going to drain the swamp, right? Well, what he actually did was he restocked it with the same bastards that were there before, and he gave them even more power than they had before. That's not draining the swamp. All right? That's not draining the swamp. All right. But now we need Chuck Schumer to get a spine. We need him to back away from Sachs and get a spine. The only thing more powerful than Chuck Schumer in Washington is us. And we need to always remember that. All right, we need him to step up, but we're going to do it whether he does or not. But he needs to know that if he doesn't, he won't get back in office again. We have a hard way to go. And we have to stay united. We have to make sure that we keep this fight on. This is one of the most, I'm 71 years old. Doing damn good for that age. Seen a lot of stuff, all right? But I've never seen this country in this type of turmoil. This president is putting individuals in significant offices in his administration, which will make this the richest and most bigoted government that we've ever had in the history of this country. That's not what I fought for in Vietnam. That's not like what my brother here fought for himself wherever he was. We are here to make this country better. Now, Trump promised that he was going to bring us together. And he has. We're here. All right? We're here. All right? All over the country, we're having meetings like this because we know that we can't allow this stupid individual and his cronies to take our country away from us. Unfortunately, about 40% of the country thought that they were losing things. And so they helped put this fool in. Well, it doesn't matter. We're not going to stand for it. We're going to have to make sure that he and his cronies understand that we're going to do everything we can to not let them take over this country. So let me end with this. For Chuck Schumer, back away from Sachs, get a spine. 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 Back away from Sachs.
All right, thanks a lot, Skip. We're getting ready to march. Are you ready to march? We got a couple of things to go over first to make sure this goes very smoothly. I'm going to pass it over to Nalini.
Hey, everybody! So, I'm going to ask these lovely folks who are handing the red banner to move as efficiently as possible to the corner over there. We're going to ask members of 32BJ, CWA, and if there are folks from DSA as well, we only can have 50, and also WFP members. We can only have 50 people actually go to in front of Senator Schumer's house, like the actual side. We're all, I know. Trust me, I want to knock down some barricades too. But anyway, so we're gonna have a march, right? We're gonna have folks. We're gonna shout as loud as possible. We want Schumer's neighbors to call him. We want Schumer's neighbors to say, "You better resist Trump, or these folks are gonna come every day." We want Schumer to know that he must be the opposition. That he must stand for us. So what we're going to do, we're going to march that way. We want folks to hold up their signs. We want folks to chant. We want folks to hold up fists or peace signs or whatever it is that you want to hold up and march to his house. It's not that far. And we'll be doing a picket. So this is Prospect Park West, I believe so. And I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Park Slope. This is sad, but getting pushed out sucks. So we're gonna gentrification. So we're gonna make a left on Prospect Park West. If you see that second building out there, that's his building. It ain't that far. There's celebrities that live in there. Last week, a celebrity came out from the building. It was like, "We with you." It was great. No, not last week. 3 weeks ago. Are y'all ready? March!
All right, I need everybody to get out your cell phone. You got your cell phone? I know it's cold, but pull out your cell phone. The hashtag we're using is Resist Trump Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, we are fighting the resistance. This is what we're doing this week. We're going to have something next week. We will be back at Chuck Schumer's house. But remember to tweet Resist Trump Tuesday. If you want to learn more about organizing, go to resisthere.org. Now, there's well over 5,000 people here. So when we exit Parkside, it is going to take a moment for you to get down there. We're going to go all the way down the block. We have enough people that kill the sidewalk. We're going to take over the street right in front of his house. We're going to make so much noise. But while we're waiting to move down the street, because there are so many many of us here tonight, do you know what you can do? You can make some fucking noise. Start some shit. I'll see you at Chuck's house.
Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Come on, say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Filibuster every bill. Filibuster everything. Filibuster every bill. Filibuster everything. Filibuster every bill. Filibuster every here. Filibuster every. Come on, we in Brooklyn. Filibuster every. Let me hear you. Filibuster everything. Filibuster everything. Filibuster every bill. Filibuster everything. Filibuster every bill. Deportation. Shut it down. Shut it down. Detention. Shut it down. Build a wall. Shut it down. Ban the people. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Come on. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Oh. What? What? New York is an immigrant town. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. Shut it down. Shut it down. New York is an immigrant town. No hate. No fear. Refugees are welcome here. 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 No hate. Shimmer, shimmer, no fear. Refugees are welcome. Come on. Schumer, Schumer, Schumer. Can't you see? Sometimes your pigs are killing me. Sorry. What do we do when immigrants are under attack? What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When refugees are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When workers are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When black people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When slums are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When health care is
gets done till Bannon's on the run. Nothing 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 gets done till Bannon's on the run. This is what democracy looks like. 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 Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Say loud, say clear, immigrants are welcome here. 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 Resistance! Now! Resistance! Now! Stand up, fight back! Resistance! Now! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Jockey! Jockey! Stand up, fight back! We'll tear it down! Stand up, fight back! We'll tear it down! Stand up, fight back! 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 Tear it down! We'll tear it down! We'll tear it down! We'll tear it down! You won! Sick as murder here! These hands have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these hands have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these hands have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! All these walls have got to go! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico! All these walls have got to go! Stand up, fight back! Hey, hey!
looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. No hate, no fear. This is what democracy looks like. No hate, no fear. This is what democracy looks like. No hate, no fear. This is what democracy looks like. No hate, no fear. This is what democracy looks like. No hate, no fear. This is what democracy looks like. 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 No fear. Refugees are welcome here. No hate. No fear. Refugees are welcome here. No hate. No fear.
Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. From Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. 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 Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. Palestine to Mexico. All these walls have got to go. Tear it down. We'll tear it down. Build a wall. We'll tear it down. 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 Just say no. Filibuster every bill. 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 Education, not deportation. 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 Not deportation. Not deportation. Not deportation. Not deportation. Not deportation. No Trump. No KKK. No fascist USA. 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 No Trump, no KKK, 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 no fascist USA. No pussy grabbing, no patriot, no fascist. No pussy grabbing, no patriot, no fascist USA. 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 No pussy grabbing, no patriot, no
citizens have come out to express their desire for Schumer to hold firm and no on everything was the theme of the night. Stay with the protest for a while longer as we await the Supreme Court nomination information. Here at Rewire.news, thanks for joining us and sharing and getting the word out.
Welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
We're going to take a pass on the street, past all the protesters, give a little context. Over here is Schumer's apartment building.
Got to go. Oh, oh. Jeff Sessions has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Jeff Sessions has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Jeff Sessions has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Jeff Sessions has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Jeff Sessions has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Jeff Sessions has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Jeff Sessions has got to go. Fuck white supremacy, no ban, no registry. Fuck white supremacy, no ban, no registry. Fuck white supremacy,
Thank you.
no registry. Fuck white supremacy, no ban, no registry. Fuck white supremacy, no ban.
All right, we're going to swing back around in the crowd as the cops directed me out of the lane that they cleared.
Throw him out! Bannon is a fascist! 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 Throw him out!
Talked to one of the working family party folks out, just curious about what we were up to, and asking about Rewire. So, protest seems to be, winding down a little outside of Chuck's house in anticipation of the larger national news is coming in. So yeah, this is Mark Floody. Again, I'm the director of multimedia at Rewire, and we've been outside of Chuck's house, which you can see directly behind me there. The citizen demands are pretty clear, which is basically two things. One, no on everything, and that includes basically bills and nominations, and two, basically to sort of push for things like getting Bannon out of the NSC and all the other sort of institutional efforts they can take on against the Trump administration. So, thanks for watching here at Rewire. We'll be back with more live streams here in New York and hopefully soon around other places in the country as folks take to the streets in opposition to the Trump administration. Thank you. Thanks for watching.